Good morning, y'all. What's going on? Look, I know this is gonna be upsetting to a lot of my fellow Chicago Bulls fans. I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, "Why would he say that? He a Bulls fan. He shouldn't wish that upon us. That ain't right, or whatever." But look, y'all, it's only so much longer Zach Lavine gonna stay with the Chicago Bulls. He's only gonna stay a Chicago Bull for so much longer, y'all. Because at this point, the man is frustrated and rightfully so. Come on, fam. The Bulls are 19 and 36. 19 and 36, and they sitting at the number 10 spot in the Eastern Conference. And unfortunately, I highly doubt they're gonna make the playoffs. But the Bulls ain't got no better since he been there. Since he been here in Chicago, the Bulls ain't got no better at all. And I'm looking like, okay, I thought we were making strides. We made the Jimmy Butler trade. I like the Zach Lavine trade. I like getting Chris Dunn. And then the pick turned into Larry Markkinen, who I fool with, right? But come on, fam. Jim Boylan don't know how to he don't know how to get he don't know how to galvanize his young players to bring them together to get wins. He don't know, like he doesn't know how to do that. He's not the right guy for this coaching job. And we been knew that when they almost got they almost like had a mutiny, like to get the coach up out of here. And then John Paxson and Gar Forman chose to give him an extension to stay. What the hell? Are you not seeing the writings on the wall? Like, listen, some guys are not built to coach NBA players, and he's one of them. He's not built for that role. Like, he's not good for it. So why the hell would y'all keep him and extend him? For what? Now, at that point, free agents not gonna want to come to Chicago because they're looking like, hold on, man. The players are saying something, whether you think they're the best players or not. They saying something and y'all not listening to them. Like, so they're not gonna fool with that. Then the questionable decision making of Gar Forman and John Paxson, like, get them up out of here. Like Zach Lavine was up on ESPN First Take, and he was talking to the analysts, and they asked him basically about what he could do, like what's going on in Chicago. Zach basically said the politically correct thing. Look, I'm trying all I can, as best as I can. And when I hear that, that means it's time to go. Like I'm trying. These dudes not working with me. They're not getting me nothing here. They don't got the right coaching staff in place. They're not getting the right players in place. It's just not working and it's not meshing. And at this point, I don't think it's going to happen. That's what I interpreted that as. Now you can say I'm reaching or whatever, but that's how it sounded to me. Like, look, man, it's just not working. It's not, and it may not work ever. And with Jim Boylan at hand, it's not gonna work at all. It's not. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say I highly doubt it. I'm not gonna say I highly doubt it. It's not gonna happen, right? And then some of the decision making, like they chose to sign Cristiano Felicio to a nice like $30 million deal. Like he is terrible. He is garbage. Why is he sitting on this roster like he that man or something? Like, and then I told folks now, and they got him on the bench collecting $3 million or whatever. Like they got him, he collecting $3 million this year. Now Felicio's collecting $8 million, but Denzel Valentine is collecting $3 million to sit on the bench and do nothing. Like, and I told folks, I remember me and my homie was sitting there, and I said, look, we were not at the draft. We were watching the draft, and I said, listen, when the Bulls got to pick, they finna pick Denzel Valentine. Because he is the prototypical guy that the Bulls love. The front office loves guys that stay all 4 years. And I'm sorry, fam. At this point, at this day and age, if you stay all 4 years, it depends on if you go to a mid-major or not. But if you at a big-time school and you go all 4 years, it's the reason why you stayed all 4 years, brother. Because you not like that. I don't care what your statistics look like. I don't care what, you might have won a conference Player of the Year award, or you might have even won a tournament MVP or something like that. You can tell. I knew Denzel Valentine game was not it for the Bulls. I'm like, hell no. But he fits the perfect mold for what the Bulls love. They thought he was gonna be a Draymond Green prototype. They thought he was gonna be the guy. What, he like 6'5" or something? They thought he was gonna be the guy to get all the rebounds because he got a couple triple doubles in college and all that. Like, fam, Draymond only playing like that because he playing with two of the greatest shooters of all time. The greatest shooting backcourt of all time. So he getting a lot of wide open looks to knock down threes. The lane be open. A lot of times he go to the lane. Like, come on. Then when he played with KD, it got even better. It was an even better situation for Draymond. Draymond got drafted to the right situation. Denzel Valentine, no. And he collecting $3 million. But Felicio horrible. Like, dude terrible. He's sitting on the Bulls roster and all of that. And I remember when I knew Gar Forman and John Paxson was tripping when they had Cameron Payne just sitting on the roster. Like, I'm like, what? He got a roster spot, bro? Like, Jamal, at the time, I'm looking like, hold on, fam. He got a roster spot, and you got other guys that really, really can play that didn't have a roster spot at the time. Get him up out of here. But, man, fam, it's not going to work. Chris Dunn ain't turned out to be who I wanted him to be. I thought he was going to be a nice, great addition, but he just ain't worked out for him, and they're going to have to get him up out of here. Like, Chris Dunn injured, and he been injured a nice amount of times. Laurie Markkinen is injured, and as much promise as Laurie has, he's been injured a lot these first couple of years. And again, the best ability is availability. The best ability is availability, and he's not available. He hasn't been available a lot, which hurts the team as well, because I just think Laurie can really, really hoop, man. I think he can really, really play some basketball, especially when I saw him killing Kristaps Porzingis several times when Kristaps was with the Knicks. Like, Laurie was working that man. I'm like, get him up out of here, man. Get him gone. Like, not get Laurie up out of here, but I'm looking like, get Porzingis up off of him. He was committing murder on that dude. But look, fam, it ain't working. And I'm like Zach Lavine. I'm frustrated because I'm like, Zach out here balling, averaging 25 a game this season, 4.8 rebounds, 4.1 assists. And I feel like he really should have been an all-star, truthfully. And now, because now they rewarding players for, they rewarding guys for if your team is good and how good if you on a good team, you getting all-star nods and considerations. If you averaging like 13 a game and your team is really, really winning, like, fam, if that's the case, it was times when the Bulls was playing good. Well, Kirk Heinrich ass could have been a all-star. And Kirk wasn't garbage by any means, not Captain Kirk, but we knew he wasn't all-star caliber. So it's like, guys, I remember Kyle Lowry was getting into the dang on all-star game, averaging 14 and 7. Kirk Heinrich was getting them numbers, man. Like, but Toronto was winning, so they was like, okay, we give it to Kyle. Like, fam, no, go give it to the best player, the guy that's getting the best, that's playing the best basketball, despite what the record is. Because back in the day, your team could be trash, but if you was putting up great numbers and you was hooping, and the league knew it, because the league know who hooping, and the league knows Zach Lavine is a baller, like, he's a hooper. And I'm looking like, fam, why they didn't put him up in there, man? And truthfully, Zach probably would have been in the dunk contest had they made him an all-star. He probably would have went for that too. He probably would have went for the trifecta. Would have been in he would have been in the 3-point shootout, the dunk contest, and the all-star game. I can see Zach doing something like that. He got a motor like that, and I think he would have put on a show in that dunk contest, even though it was great. I really enjoyed it still with Derrick Jones Jr. and Aaron Gordon, but I think it would have been probably a 3-way show with them guys. Like, it would have been crazy. But yeah, man, Zach is getting frustrated, and he don't know what to do at this point. Like, get Gar Forman and John Paxson the hell up out of there. Like, their decision making is horrible. They don't know what they're doing. They never can get free agents not coming to Chicago because of them guys, man. They know how it goes down, and players have told them, look, this ain't the place to be, man. I don't know. We don't get along with these dudes, or these dudes not getting along with them. These dudes don't know how to put stuff in place for you to win, and it's not gonna work out for you, fam. Like, nah, man. And look, man, it's time for a change in Chicago. If the change doesn't come soon, I'm telling y'all, Zach Lavine is gonna get up. He gonna hightail it up out of here, and I'm gonna be mad because I feel like this dude got a lot of promise. A lot of promise that I really think he can play some basketball. I really think he's really good with the addition of Laurie Markkinen. We got some pieces we can work with. We got to get some more guys too. But to get them guys, if we don't get them through the draft, we're gonna have to get free agents. And Gar Forman and John Paxson are not gonna attract free agents. And bottom line is, Jim Boylen he's not a great coach. He's not a good coach. He's not the guy for this job. No, find somebody else. The moment they signed Jim Boylen, I say, yeah, they extended this dude. I was in disbelief. I'm like, hell no, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. And damn, Satoransky making $10 million this year. Good God. Man, like, whoa, boy. What that is? Daddy is young, making $12 million. He getting 12. Like, come on, fam. Like, we need some changes, y'all, because I don't want Zach Lavine to be gone. Machiavelli Mills TV. I'm done talking. Peace.